My name is Anil. I have paid bribe for my electric bill to be amended once.
My name is Kirti. I have paid bribe. I was driving and I was stopped by a cop. I was asked to pay 1,000, but I paid 200 and walked off.
Munawwar Ali naam hai mera.
My name is Munawwar Ali. I only pay off traffic cops and traffic regulators.
Rich or poor, young or the old, paying a bribe is a common experience shared by many Indians. People here have realized that without money changing hands, nothing seems to get done. But corruption, which is prevalent in this country, isn't just limited to paying small bribes. It also runs right up to the top. Recent high-profile corruption scandals include the 2G scam, where mobile phone licenses were sold at cheap prices in exchange for kickbacks. That cost the country nearly $38 billion. And fraud allegations against some of the organizers of last year's Commonwealth Games has led to the jailing of several people, including government officials. It's this anger and frustration at a corrupt system that's giving rise to yet another anti-corruption protest. Here at Gandhi's memorial, Anna Hazare, a war veteran, is leading thousands on a hunger strike. They were denied permission to hold a protest at their usual spot, where back in April they led one of the biggest anti-corruption rallies.
Fasting isn't a crime, but despite this being a public right, the government is trying to strangle people. That is why, to protest against this atrocity, we are sitting on a fast here.
And his words are inspiring many people of all ages. This man, dressed as Gandhi and who's been at all the protests, says he's inspired by the uprisings in the Arab world.
My brothers from Tunisia got their freedom through their revolution. I'm sure if we all come together here in India, we can also get rid of our corrupt politicians.
It was Mahatma Gandhi who first popularized the idea of non-violent resistance, so it's no surprise that many people over here are drawing on his example. They say that they're fed up with corruption and that more needs to be done to tackle it. But the real question is anybody in the corridors of power actually listening to them, and will this bring about any real change? Prerna Suri, Al Jazeera, New Delhi.